Good morning. Thanks for joining us. 6 o'clock on your Monday morning. Here you are, fresh off. Like that sweater.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
Oh, the compliments are flying with this new sweater that I just picked up yesterday.
Oh, very nice.
A little
nice.
shopping in Niagara-on-the-Lake.
Yeah, you also picked up an injury yesterday.
Yeah, well, re-injury. It was quite the weekend because we spent some time in Niagara at the Ice Wine Gala on Saturday night. Morning, gang. And then yesterday they allowed me to play hockey with NHL alumni. So
quite the weekend for you.
Wow. So we were on the ice at First Ontario Centre. Fantastic crowd yesterday, and a lot of fans of the show. So good morning, everybody. If you're watching, you were there yesterday and said hello. So I get on the ice with these NHL alumni, thinking I'm somewhat good at hockey, and then I get out there with them, and I quickly realize that I'm not. And I'm still getting over this kind of ankle injury that I suffered in hockey about a month ago, and it's kind of re-aggravated it.
Yeah. Oh. He came in this morning and he's limping. I'm like,
oh, not again. Oh,
so at one point, Director Laura was actually at the game and she was just reminding me of this. At one point in the game, so the referee is like commentating throughout the game.
Yes.
And at one point, he goes, "Down goes Bolin." It was the red line that tripped me.
Is that what it was?
That was just show up on the TV screen.
Yeah, nobody else around. Just the red line. Down goes Bolin.
See, you got to be careful of that red. It'll just jump out at you.
Trips you up. So, it was a fantastic weekend. So,
good.
Yeah.
Very
excellent.
nice.
Good to see you guys. Welcome back, Brian.
Thank you very much. Nice to be back.
Nice sunny weekend too, wasn't it?
Wasn't that great? So gorgeous.
What a delicious day yesterday. Went out for a lovely walk in the snow, and the sun was shining, and there was no wind. It was
everybody was happy yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. And we should have another one today. So. Yeah.
Okay, because today is supposed to be Blue Monday. I don't really understand the whole Blue Monday thing.
A lot of it's marketing, I think.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, I disagree.
Do you?
Totally.
Well, I know that like a lot of people do suffer from seasonal affective disorder, but the Monday kind of thing is.
I think the Monday is to kind of raise awareness maybe a little bit more to people that suffer from seasonal affective disorder. So it's, kind of like a Bell Let's Talk Day. I think, so you're right. It is kind of a marketing thing, but I suffer from it. The last 3 months, it seems like, Brian, I've been
I know. It just seems
sunshine.
It just seems like it's been so gray and dull, and and all of a sudden you get that sunny day like yesterday, and it was like, oh wow. Do you want another one?
Yeah,
yes, let's do it.
Let's do another one today.
Nice.
Let's do another one today. Yeah, we're going to have the sunshine for the day today.
Okay, we're talking travel on Chit Chat with Emily today. I like this. I'm very interested.
Well, U2's frontman, you a big U2 fan? Big U2 fan? Yeah, Bono, guitarist, The Edge, and David Letterman will explore Dublin, Ireland together for a new documentary special. It looks like it's always cold and wet and gray.
That's so beautiful.
I know.
So beautiful.
I
Actually,
know.
the one shot there, I think, is in Trinity College Library, which, we're going to Ireland, so I've already been, scouting out spots where we're going, and I'm like, oh, I think that's it. It's on the list.
So you're going this year?
In May, yeah.
Oh, right. Have you ever been before?
No. Well, I've been to parts of Ireland, but not to Dublin.
Yeah. Being Irish descent, it's kind of on the bucket list at some point to get there.
Yeah.
So Letterman, he's traveling around now too.
Yeah.
What a late resurgence that he's had in his life. You know
well,
what I mean?
his next guest has been a huge hit.
For sure.
That show has been massive, and I have a feeling that that's the kind of route this is going to take. He's going to be sitting down and, as much as they're going to be leading the charge, interviewing and introducing him to all their musician friends, I think he's really going to get a lot of information out of them as well.
This is not my next guest. This is something totally, because that's Netflix,
totally
right?
different.
This is something totally different.
Yeah,
because
they've all paired.
He went to. Did you see the one where he went to Ukraine to talk to President Zelensky?
Yep.
He went to Ukraine and they did it in the subway. So it's a really kind of cool episode.
Yeah, scary but cool.
Yeah.
You're like, oh wow, it really brings it home when Letterman is there. Okay, well, Marie Osmond says her kids will not get an inheritance. Why? All it does is breed laziness and entitlement, according to her. She says, oh, I'm sorry, you don't like basketball anymore? Too bad. You have to finish the season, or you have to finish swimming lessons. Yes, if you're watching, you have to go to swimming lessons on Wednesday. You don't have a choice. They have to finish it.
Shaq came out with something, I think, last week. He was saying,
yes.
Did you see that? Where he's like, my kids aren't rich. I'm rich.
Yeah.
So, you're not getting my money.
They didn't earn this money.
You got to work for it, because he worked for it.
Yeah, I think it's cool. They're not the only celebrities, that's for sure.
Okay. Brian's rich with information, as always.
Well, really? Okay.
With information.
Information, definitely. Not the other kind. Yeah, definitely information. All right, I'll tell you what's going on here this morning at 6:52.
Good morning. It seems like an okay Monday because it's going to be sunny outside today.
Yes, we'll take that.
Yeah.
You know
I
what?
realize it's Blue Monday.
Yeah. But Brian's back too, so
Yes,
that's always,
Brian is back, so that makes
always
us
makes
happy
it
as well.
a
But
good
do you
Monday.
notice everybody's spirits on the
Oh,
weekend
thank
kind
you.
of like lifted a bit
Well,
because of
'cause
that
we-
sunshine, right?
What's the actual? Do we know how long it was before we saw the sun? Like an actual day of the sun? It was a couple weeks.
It was
right?
weeks.
I'd have to go back and count, but
Guys, it was like-
it seemed like too long. It was way too long.
I think it was November. No, I'm not kidding. Like
right.
2 days of consecutive sunshine didn't happen since like November.
Could be, yeah.
November.
Could very well be because it just seems like it was just gray, just constantly gray, and nothing was going on.
It kind of felt like we were living in Vancouver or BC.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the Lower Mainland. But like,
Except there were no mountains.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
we
they
did
didn't
those.
have
We
that
did
Well, there's
back
those.
Hamilton Mountain.
Yeah.
Come
Oh
on.
yeah,
True.
there's the Hamilton
True.
Mountain.
The
Sure.
escarpment. I guess it counts.
Yep, exactly.
Well, I am here at Krav Maga Spartan Fitness. Cyrus, this is such a wonderful facility. I know because I've been here before. You've worked me to the bone. Tell me a little bit about Krav Maga and Spartan and what it's all about.
Okay, so Spartan Krav Maga, we're a self-defense school here in Burlington. Krav Maga basically is a self-defense system developed by the Israeli Defense Forces. It's not a martial art. No katas, no forms, no nothing, just basically identify a threat, neutralize a threat, and get out. Right? So the only concern that Krav Maga has is your safety and your security.
Right.
Right? And when we train, a lot of our training is scenario-based. So we don't, we learn. So
There's a bad guy coming to get you. How are you going to defend yourself?
That's right. Coming in and choke, coming in to grab a shirt, coming in to punch you, coming in to stab you, take your head off with a baseball bat, whatever, right? So
It's
all
true.
of
That's
that.
really what they say. They're like, okay, and I'm like, here's the scenario. Guy's coming in, he's got a baseball bat. What do you do to get yourself safe? I run, right? Isn't that the first thing you do? You run.
If you can,
Yeah.
if you can, actually, yeah. But a lot of times prevention is, like you can't avoid it.
Yeah.
In the case of a stick or a baseball bat, you got to go in,
Yeah.
right? So you got to go in, you got to explode in, and that's it.
And these are the type of techniques that you teach in a variety of different classes.
Yes, so we teach men, women, and children.
Yep.
We also have tactical courses that we teach law enforcement and the military. It is, after all, a military a military system, right? And because of the nature of the training, we've also developed, a variety of combat fitness programs.
Right.
Right. So very, very dynamic, very explosive, and core-centric.
Okay.
And that's it.
Right, well, I'm
You
going to
know?
be put to the test yet again. He showed me the board of all the different exercises and was like, let's do this. I was like, oh, I don't know. But there's lots more to come on Morning Live.
Coming up right now, time for Chit Chat.
Yay, she made it!
Yay!
Like over a month, and I still have to run.
Well, we have bets sometimes because Annette and I are sitting here, and then Emily's not here yet. I'm like, I wonder if she's gonna make it.
And what do you do
And then you
if
hear
she
clip clop,
doesn't?
clip clop, clip clop. She's
And there
coming.
she is.
She needs oxygen.
Yes, right. Give her some oxygen. Yes.
I'm like out of breath. I'm like every time. Okay, well, this weekend, of course, award season is huge. Everybody is going to the awards. Everybody's watching the awards, or are they? Yeah, I'm going to be talking about Seth Rogen coming up. But first, the critics honored their favorite films and TV shows from the last year at their annual awards show. Brendan Fraser took home Best Actor for his performance in The Whale. The dude.
Doesn't
that
he look
movie.
like David Letterman now?
Yeah, kind of.
He does,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Big Lebowski, one of my favorite movies of all time.
Dude.
Yeah.
I still use the word dude. I still call people dude. You do too.
I do it all the time.
Yeah.
like too much. You know, we were talking
Same.
about like words that we use
Yeah.
too much. Like dude is
Dude.
one that I'm like, dude, because I
Dude.
call everybody a dude.
Same.
Brendan Fraser, so he's Canadian associate because his parents
Yep.
are Canadian.
Yes.
But he was
that-
born in the States.
He's born in
Yeah.
the States.
But he has a Canadian passport, I believe.
I think so, because
Yeah.
his dad worked for the government in travel, so they moved around a lot as a kid. So we'll
so
take
good
him
for
as
him. I
ours.
actually saw him at TIFF when he was here. I saw him over like a sea of people. I was like doing a weather broadcast downtown, and I was like, oh, wait, is that? I think that. No, I don't know. It was one of those. All right, well, not every presenter was happy-go-lucky at the Critics' Choice Awards. Seth Rogen took to the stage to present the winner of the Best Comedy Series. However, the comedic actor had some tips for the organizers of the ceremony.
Yeah.
You know, it takes so long to go through the nominees and then the speech and then the 20 minutes and the music comes up and they say, stop, I'm going to talk. And they keep talking because they're entitled and it's just like, well, get it over with.
Yeah.
So I'm with you, Seth.
But where do you really feel about award show? You're kind of on the fence here, Emily. Where are you at, though? Quickly to CW. So I don't think we get CW in Canada.
I don't know.
Well, if you have satellite or one of those illegal boxes, or not that I know about those, I just, you know. Just saying.
Okay.
I don't have cable. You guys know that. You blasted me, remember? I'm like
Right.
the one broadcaster that doesn't have cable.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get this in. Canadian filmmaker James Cameron's Avatar, The Way of Water, picked up fifth weekend as the top box office draw. Coming in at fifth place, we have the new Gerard Butler action film, which I'm dying to see, Plane. Yeah, you can already get it,
There
Tim.
you go.
Entertain the kids today.
Good to know.
Okay.
Yep.
Coming up after 8, fashion and lifestyle expert Natalie Sexton is here on how to make this year better.
Okay, coming up after the break, meets Lacey. She is ready for her forever home. Hi, Lacey.
Oh, hi, everybody.
Oh my gosh, the
Lacey
ears.
looks like might be a beagle. We'll talk to Mary Lynn a
Oh,
little bit
so
more
cute.
about Lacey.
If today's your
sweetie.
birthday, you share it with Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Well, we're back here at Spartan Fitness learning Krav Maga techniques. Cyrus is going to teach me a defense technique, mechanism, I suppose, on how to protect myself from an intruder or, I don't know, someone that's mean. A bad guy.
A bad guy.
A bad guy.
Okay, so we're going to start. Actually, it's a lateral attack.
Okay.
Very simple. Just a grab to your shirt.
Okay.
Okay. So it could be a push, could be a pull.
Okay.
You know. First things first is do not get grabbed.
So I run.
Well, you could.
ya.
Okay. So you can go try to grab my shirt.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right.
So what did I do?
You went like this.
Basically, yes. Grab. Block.
Okay.
And I move.
Okay.
Right? I move myself to an advantageous position where I could do something to you or get away.
You get in your fighting stance.
Exactly.
Ha-ha.
And get in a
I
much
remember.
better spot, right? So from here, go. From here, I could,
Right.
do
wide
a
open.
web strike. I could do a block. I could
Yeah.
do a punch,
Yeah.
or I could just disengage.
Okay.
Okay. So really, all it is you're leading with your palm. Okay. Using your body, right, and you're pivoting through your inside leg and turning around.
This?
So from here, yep, I go
Okay.
grab there and then pivot this way. There.
And that's where I choke you.
Exactly. You don't choke, you just strike, okay?
Just strike,
Yeah,
okay.
so here, you can hit me.
Can I?
Yep. Go. Good. Oh, better than that. Come on.
Oh, he really wants me to hurt him. All right.
Okay.
I'm ready now.
There. Grab. Nice. There we go. Okay. So, same thing. It can happen. It doesn't really matter what arm I'm grabbing you with. There. Same thing. Okay. So now you've got my
Yep.
backside, right? What if you were late? What if you were late and now I got you?
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Now
So-
he's got me.
Nice thing about Krav Maga, it's based on natural movements, right? So we're not really deviating from here,
Okay.
right? You know how preventing, I do
Yeah.
this. If you grab me, I'm just now wrapping around. Now I could still do a web strike, I could do an elbow, or I could do a knee.
Okay.
Okay? And you remember this,
Yes, I do.
right?
I do.
Okay, so
Vaguely.
from here, you just wrap around, boom, yep. Yep, you can grab here, boom, strike, and knee. Okay, so strike and knee.
Okay.
Okay?
Ready.
And boom, and then knee. There you go. Very good. Okay, so when you're engaged, every time you make contact, you're inflicting pain.
Right. So you want
Right.
to inflict the pain to either stop them, deter them, so you either have time to attack or get away. Now, Michelle is going to be coming up, and Michelle does a women's fitness here,
Yep,
and she's going to
women's
be
self-defense course.
a women's self-defense course. So she's going to be taking me through some of that. I'm already a little bit out of breath, but there's lots more coming up. All right, I'm ready. Go.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us on this Monday Burlington, Emily is now a little bit more afraid of you.
Normally I say whatever I want to her. She's doing now that she's a Krav Maga master. That
It's so fun though. Like it's like such a good workout, but it's super fun at the same time. And if you're like the slightest bit competitive, like I might be,
Oh, okay.
you can but you compete with yourself. You know, you're like, can I do this? Can I keep going? Like it is such a good workout.
So is
and
it
it's all about like your own body weight. Like you don't lift. I mean, there's classes where you can lift weights, kettlebells, but it's mostly about your own body weight.
So you're doing it today for the show, but is it something you've done in the past?
I have. I used to be a member before COVID at that facility, and I would go in after the morning show, like full makeup, all like bougie, and then I'd walk out of there and I would look like I was melting.
But feeling good, right?
Feeling
like a good
amazing.
sweat.
Yeah.
Nothing
Good
better
sweat.
than that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So good stuff. So you have more from Emily at Spartan Krav Maga in Burlington. Is that right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Awesome. On this Monday morning, it's the 16th of January.
One of the classes that is offered here at Spartan Krav Maga is a women's self-defense course. Michelle teaches that. Michelle, I know you've been here for many years. Tell me a little bit about the class.
Well, women's self-defense is meant as a place where people can come to learn, and it's meant to be non-intimidating. I find a lot of women will be intimidated to walk into a martial arts gym or someplace full of guys that they think are big and buff. Like some people are just intimidated even going to the gym, let alone some place where you're going to get attacked by some guy and learn how to defend yourself. So this is really meant as a place where you can come, you can try out your techniques, you can learn them, and then as part of the course, you're also allowed to come, or you're invited to come to all our other co-ed classes as well. So then you get a chance to practice with people of different sizes, different ages, different body types, all that stuff.
That's what I did notice about coming here is that there was no specific demographic. I mean, it's a place
people
where
all ages.
Yeah, all ages, all sizes, all different strengths. I mean, it's really inclusive, and I loved that about this place.
Absolutely.
Now, I know you're going to teach me a couple of quick self-defense moves, so bear with me. Let's try the first one.
Okay, so the first scenario is just you get your arm grabbed. This could be you're walking down the street, you're waiting for the bus, something like that. Somebody comes and they grab you and start to pull. Okay, first instinct, which Emily showed very well, is you just try to pull away, which is normal. You don't want to get close or let somebody just grab you and pull you into
anything.
Good knows what. Yeah, you don't know what.
Yeah.
Exactly. So now if you pull here, my first instinct is to pull back, but then I'm going to come in and strike right away. So it's a reversal of the momentum, and also just learning how to use your natural instinct, which is to pull back, and then you almost, not quite slingshot, but you bring yourself in and do a strike. You'll notice I struck to the face. We only go for vulnerable spots.
Right.
And in the class, in the course, we'll talk about what those vulnerable spots are.
Okay, now what if I'm carrying a purse? Because I know
so
that's
let me
a
grab
big
a
one.
purse.
I know when you're carrying something and it makes you vulnerable because you've got this kind of extra,
it's kind of like attached
extra
to you.
limb, right?
Yeah, I mean, of course, if somebody grabs your purse and just runs away,
Bye,
leave it be.
purse.
Exactly. But here, let's say I go here and I grab this quite forcefully, right? First, again, you're going to try to brace and bring yourself back, right? So here, let's switch.
Okay.
So here, if you try to grab the purse, the bag, I come out. I'm going to do this very similar thing.
Oh,
so you can see how one technique, slight variation, can work in more than one scenario.
Yeah.
We keep everything basic or easy, if you will. So you're not here to learn 15 different techniques against one problem.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's very simple. It's very basic. It's very easy, and it's so much fun.
Yeah,
it's not just it's not stern and you got to learn. It's this place is so full of energy, and there's music, and there's lots of people, and it's a really great place for women, like you said, that get intimidated by big spaces.
Yeah,
to just
exactly.
be themselves and learn how to defend themselves.
Exactly.
All right, we've got lots more coming up. Okay, let's try the first one again.
Okay, and it's really timely, this chat with the snow.
It's true. And Brian, I feel like you should join us just for this portion if you want to.
Yeah, come on in.
Come on.
Get over here.
I'll move over.
Okay, all right, I'm coming for this portion.
Well,
All right.
because I think you'd like this, because we were all together when we were talking about the names of the snow plows.
Oh, yes.
The results are in. Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
The Name That Plow contest has been announced. The top 3. Take a look. We have the video, right? Okay, good. Coming in at number 3,
Control, Salt, Delete.
Control Plowy McPlower Face was number
Okay.
2. And the most voted was dun, dun, dun.
Max.
Terminator from Arkells.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's awesome.
Plow.
It wasn't even close. Did you see? Do you
No,
see
so
like?
here's the thing. Max Terminator had over 18,000 votes. 18,723. Plowy McPlowface had 2,100 votes-ish. I like that. Was my favorite. Plowy McPlowface, that was mine.
Yeah.
Control Salt Delete
Yes.
had about 1,100, followed by Cleopatra. Cleopatra. Thank you.
Good one.
Ice-Key Wee Wee at 845.
I like that one too.
Yeah,
Yes.
Plowosaurus only got about
I like the
340.
Big Lebowski because I was saying I love the
Big
Big
Lebowski,
Lebowski.
yeah.
At 664
Yeah.
as well down the
Yeah.
list. So,
So
these
fun.
so it is
They're
good.
good.
I know Max was tweeting out about it. Like I don't know, he's had a lot of accolades in like his career, but like this
Yeah.
is the biggest
This is
thing.
the big one.
This is the big one. This is the biggest thing that ever
He doesn't
happened.
want to win a Grammy or like a Juno.
And it's not like they can name a
Plow.
street after Arkells because
No.
the name comes from a street.
And he's going to be going street to street to streets.
Yeah.
We
there you
haven't
go.
actually, and we haven't needed the snow plows all that much.
No,
so
not
far
that
this
much.
year,
No, thankfully.
Anything in the
Yeah, you
long
see anything in the
range?
future?
No, not that I'm seeing. No,
Okay.
just flurries in the future. That's really all we've got.
No tobogganing for the little ones.
Rain,
then.
no, you
Well,
can't plow that. So.
Yeah, can't plow rain.
Great.
No.
Okay.
All right.
got?
Well, not surprising. Tom Hanks is trending on TikTok, but not for his acting ability. He invented a new cocktail, and he tells Stephen Colbert about it on how it came to be. Now, I think I would really like this because my favorite drink is Prosecco. That is my drink of choice.
Right.
And I think that would go really well with a little Diet Coke.
So in our world, having a sommelier as a wife, if she's watching this right now, she's throwing things at the TV.
You're
She does not-
ruining it.
But it's going to
No.
increase
So-
champagne sales.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
But here's the thing. Okay,
right?
champagne. Obviously, champagne is different than sparkling wine.
Yes.
If you have an expensive champagne,
Oh, you're not
do
putting
not,
Veuve in
do
there.
not- well, that was the picture that he had.
Well, that was that
The
one
Veuve.
guy. That
yeah,
was
do
one
not put
guy.
expensive champagne and mix it with Diet Coke. It's just like the same thing with like orange juice.
But
or
what if you're
mimosas.
like, what if you're bougie enough to be like, I'm gonna put some Veuve in my Diet Coke?
Do not do that. You're wasting the good Veuve.
But if you can, I don't
You're paying
know.
$80 for Veuve and you're going to mix it with Diet Coke? Yeah. No. But if you get Prosecco, and then
Can't do
same
it.
with mimosas, yeah, you want to do that, then cool. Just a cheap sparkling wine and Diet
They're
Coke.
so judgy about this.
Right?
Well, because I
He's
get
doing it
home
for
and I get
Liz.
told.
Sorry, Liz.
You get told, huh?
I might
Okay.
put Veuve in Diet Coke.
Okay.
I know
Yeah,
she doesn't
and
like
I
me
would
now.
say, and now she knows not to mess with you
Well,
because you
'cause,
might Krav Maga
Krav
her.
Maga her. I head back to Spartan. Take a look. It's not.
Amelia is joining me now, and you run the Spartan Challenge. That is what I did when I came to this facility. It put me through the ringer, but it was awesome. It was one of those workouts when you leave the facility, you are so hot and you are so sweaty, but you feel so good.
I am so glad that you had such a great experience in the challenge.
I did.
And we've taken the same challenge that you've completed before, and we've leveled it up even more.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the same great elements are still there. This is still CrawFit, which is that awesome unified blend of Krav Maga and combat fitness. So every time you're here, you are absolutely getting that full body workout at the same time as learning some of your strikes, defensive skills, and techniques.
Okay, well, yeah, I remember learning a lot of different punches, a lot of different kicks, and a little bit of self-defense. What are you going to make me do today?
I'm going to put you through a quick Tabata set. So
Okay.
that means 20 seconds on, 10
Okay.
seconds off.
All right,
And
let's
while
go.
we go through that, we can chat a little bit more about that.
Okay. Oh boy. If I'm out of breath and I can't talk, I apologize. Luke, you're going to take over, right? Luke's going to take over for me. Oh no, you're actually going to time it?
Yeah. All right, so I'm actually going to get you to start laying on the ground,
On my tummy or on my back?
on your back.
Okay.
I'm going to pass you the weights, and what I'm looking for is with one weight in each hand,
Yep.
you are going to punch upwards like this,
Okay.
and your shoulders are going to be just raised off the floor.
Okay.
All right, we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, go. Yep. Nice, your chin is tucked. You're going to punch right up towards my hands. This is a great drill that works on your core because, as you know from the challenge, all striking comes from your core.
It really does.
Keep going, you're almost there. Less of a snap, more of a push up. Good work. Emily, you're doing great. We are
It's the
almost
positive
there.
feedback.
And time. Awesome work. Okay, I'm gonna grab a pair of strike mitts and you're gonna strike now from a seated position for 20 seconds.
Oh, so I have to stay on the ground?
Yep. Stay
Okay.
seated and you're gonna face me. We're gonna get started again in 5 seconds, okay?
Okay.
So what I want you to do is sit just like this, knees are bent, heels are grounded, okay? Ready, and go. Nice. Good work, good work. I'm gonna get you to lean back a little bit. Lean back, find that point where your core is engaged.
There we go. There it is.
Nice job, keep going, keep going. Can you go a little faster for me? Nice.
I remember being told, like, picture it was somebody you really didn't like.
There you go. Use that as your motivation. Keep going, keep going. Awesome, you're almost there. Okay, all the way through my count. 3, 2, 1, and time.
Okay.
Nice.
Thanks, Amelia. That was a ton of fun. This is the place to be if you want to get in shape, have fun, and learn some self-defense. Krav Maga, Spartan Fitness. Whew.
That was awesome.